So people, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2, and when are we going to learn, people? When are we going to learn? It's like passing your driving test, then you're still making silly mistakes when you get your license in the car. The L plates aren't on the back of the car no more, people. You've got to drive with confidence now and learn. This team are still running around with L plates on the Emirates Stadium. Learner. When are we going to learn, people? We're trying to win the league. We're not trying to get top 4 no more. We're past that. Trust the process. Phase 5. All of that. We should have won the game today. And people will say, oh, you know, it's a draw and we had players injured. I don't care. Winners win. Losers make excuses. The game was in our hands. Game of two halves completely, that was. I sat here at half-time and I said, I'm proud of that performance. What a fantastic first half. Scored 2 brilliant goals, recovered from Liverpool equalising. Saka was outstanding, Partey solid, apart from the corner where he switched off. Mourinho scores. It's on us to go and win the game. We're at home. It's our stadium. It's our fans. We're 4 points behind Liverpool. We need the win. They could have, in theory, afforded to have lost and still been in the mix, of course. We can't go above them today. And we come out second half and sit back and encourage this team to go and attack us. Why? Our defence is not at full strength. So actually, what you want to do is keep the ball away from that defence as much as possible. We're not at full strength. This ain't Ben White, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba where you think we can just absorb anything they throw at us. You've got no Saliba. Then Gabriel comes off injured. Then Timber comes off with cramp. You end up with a back 4 of Lewis Skelly, who's 18, Kivior, I mean that Kiwi ain't ripe, Ben White playing at centre-back, and Partey at right-back, who's a centre-mid. Keep the ball away from that defence. No, come on, keep attacking us. Wave after wave after wave until we concede. And then we can't attack because we've spent the whole half defending. Why? Why are we playing second half like we're Southampton 2-1 up against Liverpool and we can't believe we're winning and we're just going to defend and see if we can nick a win? That's not what we do. People came at me 5 years ago and said, oh, you wanted Mourinho. You, Curtis. See you, brother. You wanted Mourinho. Tell me what that football was second half. I'm waiting for you all in the comments, by the way. I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting for your response. But tell me what that football was second half. Because that looks like Mourinho football. The football that... Why do you want Mourinho? I wanted him because he was a proven winner. This was before Tottenham and all of that. I'm not saying he was the right manager, but you said, we don't want that kind of football at Arsenal. Cool, no problem. You expect a certain standard of football. Did you see it second half? Did you see it at Bournemouth? What the hell was that second half? Liverpool came to our ground. They had more possession. They had more shots on target. They had more corners. They completed more passes. And I actually don't think Liverpool even played that well today, by the way. They scored from a corner. We switched off. Poor defending. Martinelli lets him go. And then Havertz doesn't know he's running in front of him. He flicks it on in front of him. Thomas Partey goes to sleep. Van Dijk heads it in. Shocking goal. Sunday League level defended. It's all right showing us the set piece, Don, when we score from an attack. But what about the defending, bro? We conceded a set piece last week at Bournemouth, now this week again. You know what I'm saying? But then we did Saka. Let me talk about Saka, bro. Let me give some flowers out as well. I've questioned Saka on this channel. Of course, you're a great player, but are you world class? First half today, Saka was absolutely outstanding. That goal is one of the best goals Saka scored for Arsenal. He ruined Robertson. He turned him into a meme. Begging on your knees to be popular. He had him on the floor rolling around. And he nutmegs him, outpaces him. What a ball by Ben White, Benny Blanco. Saka outpaces him, megs him, near post, gives the keeper the eyes. I'm like, wow. Wow. That is a world-class 45 minutes from Saka. Been injured for 2 weeks, comes in and bosses it like that. What a goal. Declan Rice, Beckham Rice. What a delivery. Better than Domino's to your front door. Straight on Marino's head. Bang. Vamos. 2-1 at half time. What a first 45 minutes. Punching the cheers in celebration. We're going to do this. We're going to win. Second half. White flags. I ain't even got nothing in it. So we just started swinging tissues. Surrender. Surrender. That's it. We're just going to lean back like Fat Joe and see what you can do, Liverpool. Just keep attacking and see if you can score. That's not what big clubs do. We're so used to being down to 10 men. We played like we had 10 men second half. Mikel, you come from the school of Pep. Not Conte and Allegri, bro. Pep. You ever see Pep do that at home with 11 players? People say, yeah, but Timber came off, Gabriel came off. We conceded in the 81st minute, 9 minutes to go. Keep your back four solid, no spacers. Look at the goal we conceded, the second one. We had 3 against 2, and yet Salah ends up unmarked, tapping it in from 10 yards because this guy's not switched on. Salah's the biggest danger, bro, in the whole Liverpool team going forward. What a ball by Trent. Splits us in half. And no one tracks Mo Salah. He's only the best finisher at Liverpool. And he taps it in from... Mikel Arteta, my friend. I mean, please. The substitutions, what are you waiting for? You asked for a better squad. I mean, you had options at least. Nwaneri, Jesus, Sterling, Jorginho. And typical Arteta fashion, he makes subs after we concede. Salah scores. 4 minutes later, Jesus and Nwaneri. Too little, too late, bro. 85th minute. 85th minute. Why didn't you make them changes in the 60th minute? 70th minute. Give them time to settle into the game, have an impact. You're bringing people on in the 85th minute. It's very unlikely you're going to do anything. Referee wasn't great. Van Dijk stamps on Havertz. Trent kicks Martinelli. The one at the end where Kivior wins the header. Those 3 decisions are all questionable. I actually thought it was a penalty on Martinelli. I thought Trent connected with him. Konate wins the ball. I thought Trent fouled him. But I always say, start by looking at yourself, then start blaming referees. I need somebody in the comments, just one person. That's all I'm asking for. There's thousands of you, hopefully, will watch this video. I need one person to tell me in the comments how Kai Havertz played 90 minutes today. Just one. Anyone. Does anyone know how Kai Havertz got 90 minutes on that football pitch? Look at the people in the background of this picture. Now I know I'm not expecting anybody on their level. I'm not expecting... These two are just a whole other... I can't even believe these guys even played for Arsenal. I wish one of them played for us now. But explain to me that performance. That was like Shamak, Bentner, Sonogo levels. I'm not asking for Thierry and Dennis Bergkamp levels. I'm asking for maybe... I mean, I don't even expect Aubameyang levels from him. Maybe Lacazette, Giroud levels. Today, that was Shamak, Sonogo, Lucas Perez... Park Chu-Young levels, people, from Havertz. The ref's telling him to get up off the floor. He's 6'3", begging free kicks. Ball's bouncing off him, playing like he's in Timberland boots. But guess what? He won't take him off. Why? Because it's his pet project. It's the new son-in-law. He's broke up with Nketiah's mum. Now he's going out with Havertz's mum. That's the new son-in-law. So he won't do anything. Now he's taking him out at weekends and buying him takeaways. Get him off the pitch! Don't tell me we don't need a striker. That's what the top gooners tell me. We don't need a striker. We got Havertz. Give him credit, Curtis. He's improved massively. They think he can score 20 goals. Yeah, maybe on Ultimate Team Weekend League, mate, on FIFA, but not in the Premier League, bro. Oh, but he nearly got Henry's record. Oh, he nearly got Henry's record. So what? Nearly don't mean anything. Don't even mention him in the same breath as Thierry Henry. Don't even mention him in that. Talk about him with Giroud and them man there. Kai Havertz. I'm sorry, but that performance was pathetic from him. He was the worst player in our team today. Absolutely horrific. I'm sorry. Top Gooners will be crying tonight crying. But when are we going to take responsibility for ourselves? When are we going to take responsibility for our own actions? If we do our job properly and the ref cheats us out of a game, I'll be the first one on here going mental about referees. I'll tweet PGMOL. We can have a whole 1 hour stream about how the refs hate Arsenal. Because that's what everyone said. Oh, the refs hate Arsenal. They've got it in for us. Blah, blah, blah. How about your £65 million striker? How about him? How about him? How about the £15 million a year second highest paid manager in the Premier League? How about him? They were arguing a few weeks. Is he better than Emery? Have you seen Emery's trophy cabinet? At teams like Sevilla and Villarreal. Man got Aston Villa out of a relegation battle to the Champions League. They're top of the Champions League table. He spent like 130 million at Villa. Took them from relegation battle to Champions League football in 18 months. He's got Duran and Watkins up top. He's bringing on a striker that's better than the striker that starts for Arsenal. But we don't need a striker. We don't need one. We've got Kai Havertz. You think Havertz is a prolific striker? He's not good enough. He's not. You ain't winning a title with Havertz. Let's just start having honest conversations. You can't win a title with Havertz. Declan Rice, by the way, I thought he had a very good game today. No coincidence, he goes in the 6 as one of his best performances. First off, I was frustrated. Doesn't want to play the ball forward. Then he started spraying passes. I said, see, this is why Rice winds me up, because he's capable of playing good passes. Doesn't trust himself. Great deliveries. Some of his crosses today were outstanding. Absolutely brilliant. Saka first half was incredible. Second half, we didn't get the ball to him. We sat on the edge of our own box. So how was he going to do anything? Partey actually had a very, very good game at right back, apart from the first goal. He switches off. He actually pocketed Diaz. And he did pretty well against Gakpo as well. He did well, but he did switch off for the goal, which is a shame. Martinelli is just... Martinelli is in a zone where... I'll tell you where I'm at with Martinelli. It's been a roller coaster of emotion with Martinelli over the last 7 or 8 weeks. For 3 or 4 weeks, I kept telling the community, defend him. Please don't give up on Martinelli. Keep your stocks. Then I got angry with him and said he's from Peru, he's not Brazilian. The point I'm at with Martinelli now is Arsenal need to look for an upgrade in the summer. Whether that means Martinelli becomes the backup option or whatever, Arsenal need to go into the market for a left winger. I like Martinelli, but he can't be the number 1 left winger if he's performing as inconsistently as this. You know, you got to be looking at Nico Williams or Kvara or somebody else. We need more game intelligence. Saka is a clever player. Martinelli's just a wild animal. He's a loose cannon. He could score, he could miss, he could trip over, he could run it out of play. You don't know what you're going to get from him. I like him because he's quick and direct. He played really well against Shakhtar, but the lack of consistency and end product doesn't help the group. Arsenal need a striker and they need a left winger. Frustrated. I want you to let me know in the comments what you think. Saka won man of the match today. I thought Timber did really well, considering he's just come back from injury against Mo Salah. I thought he kept him quiet. The goal came after he came off, so credit to him. Ben White did well at centre-back. Played a great ball. But disappointing. Disappointing. We should have won that game. If you want to win titles, you've got to beat your rivals at home. Think about all the games over the past few years. Even just look at this year. Beating Man City, draw the game. Beating Liverpool, draw the game. Beating Brighton, draw the game. Drawing with Bournemouth, lose the game. Think about years gone by. Anfield away. You know, winning the game 2-0, draw the game. Throwing away leads at crucial moments will cost you the title. This team are a good team, but are they a great team? Go and watch Saka's interview after the game, if you haven't watched it. That is a frustrated figure. He even said we weren't good enough second half. And I'm telling you now, Arsenal, I'm speaking to you directly here. If you do not start winning trophies, you're going to lose players like Saliba and Saka, and we are going to go back to square one. Because these guys won't stay here forever. They haven't signed lifetime deals at the club. Madrid are lurking for Saliba. And you will see somebody come for Saka. Because there aren't that many good right wingers. Let me tell you that. So we better fix up. We need to go on a run. I'm frustrated. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did you like the new graphics on the watch along today? Saka man of the match. 2 points dropped. Should have won the game. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all soon, people. Bless.